delayed approval of the pipeline, killing billions of jobs because he is kowtowing to environmentalist lung Nazis who protested in front of the White House last week. Where did they get off? Here to tell me where they get off. He's author, environmentalist, and one of the organizers of the Keystone XL protest, Bill McKibben. Bill, thanks so much for joining me today. Okay, Bill. The president has delayed the approval of this pipeline. He's kicked the can down the road, all because of pressure from guys like you. Are you celebrating all the loss of jobs? Do you have some hybrid vehicle that runs on broken dreams?
The truth is, the only study of this pipeline not funded by TransCanada, the company that wanted to build it.
Right, they should know it's their pipeline, but go ahead.
The only study that they didn't pay for showed there'd be exactly 0 new jobs net, that it would kill as many as it would create, and it would do so by raising the price of gasoline across the Midwest.
That doesn't make any sense. You get oil from the ground, you ship it across the United States. Obviously, there are going to be jobs of digging the hole to put the pipe in.
Right. There'll be
there's construction jobs.
And the point of a pipeline is, once you've got it, no one ever has to work there again. The TransCanada head said last week that there might be a few hundred permanent jobs that would be created from this pipeline. The real jobs come when we get off big oil and decide to
Okay, hold on a second. Okay. Let's stick with the oil for a second. Let's stick with what we know works. What is wrong with running a pipeline across the United States?
The pipeline comes from this tar sands deposit in Alberta.
Right. Which, by the way, you've said that this area up there, you said the second largest pool of oil on Earth after Saudi Arabia. That's an argument against it?
When we found
that gives me a jobs boner to hear that.
When we found Saudi Arabia, we do nothing about global warming, okay? So it made sense to go plummet and get what we could. Now that we know about climate change, now that we've already raised the temperature of the Earth a degree, largely by burning that Saudi oil, we'd be crazy to find the second Saudi Arabia and do the same thing. Jim Hansen at NASA, our foremost climatologist, said, tap heavily into that tar sands deposit and it's, and I quote, essentially game over for the climate.
Game over for the climate? There'll still be a climate. We'll just change what it's made of. It'll be there. Matter of fact, we'll be able to see it more. We'll be more aware of the climate.
That's right.
Okay, you're looking at the glass half empty. I'm saying it's half full of carbon.
Yeah, it'll be half full of water, because we'll see the flooding that we've seen around the world, including in my home state of Vermont, the last couple of years, absolutely record, off the charts. Just increasing more and more and more all the time.
Now, you're from Vermont?
Yes.
Did you ride your bicycle down here, or did you ride ox cart? How'd you get down here? Or do you have a vehicle that runs on hypocrisy? How'd you get down here?
There is no doubt that I'm a hypocrite. I've spent the last 4 years on the move around the planet, building this big global climate movement and spewing carbon behind me as I went. And it's